Next up, a rash of car windows being smashed with no apparent rhyme or reason.
It's been happening everywhere for the last couple weeks.
Who's been hit and why you might think twice about where you leave your car tonight.
The wind is still blowing. That's an indication that we have a storm to our west. I'll talk about rain tomorrow.
And the Broncos, a late season sprint to grab an elusive NCAA tournament bid. Looking to get a step closer tonight in Sin City. The News at 10 begins now.
Number 1 in Idaho. This is KTVB, Idaho's News Channel 7. The News at 10 starts now.
I think the public should know so they keep their vehicles locked up and keep an eye out.
In a city known for its low crime rate tonight, residents are warning their neighbors and you about a rise in car vandalism happening in a variety of areas around Boise. Welcome to the News at 10 on this Tuesday night. Overall crime stats, according to the Boise City Crime Reports, are down over the last couple of years. Vandalism is the exception, which has increased an average of 5% since 2008. You're about to see the latest rash of crime.
As the night team's Andrea Lutz found out today, some folks are getting hit more than once. She joins us now with the story.
The Boise Police Department and even deputies working in Ada County are investigating over 20 reports of windows being broken out this week by either a BB gun or some other kind of sharp tool. Whoever's doing it is hitting neighborhoods all across Boise.
We were going to leave when we discovered the window looked foggy looking.
Milton and Joe Torfin didn't expect to find a smashed window early Monday.
We went over and of course we saw pretty good sized bullet hole.
That good sized hole is now going to cost them over $200. And what happened to them on Tendoy Drive also happened to a truck parked on West Malad Street. The owner found his window also smashed. And just up the street, we found Rocky Clark. He's known as the windshield guy.
It's been happening everywhere for the last couple weeks.
He tells us in the 7 years he's been in the glass business,
This is the worst I've seen. I mean, it happens every now and then, but it's usually, this seems like it's somebody who's doing it on purpose over and over just for the fun of it.
Lately, it seems the spree of vandalism is happening too often.
One weekend, it seems like neighborhood up here, neighborhood here, one downtown. They're just all over the place, a bunch of them. So.
As he works on his second job of the day, he tells us about his first.
Yeah, the one I did earlier today, 2 weeks ago, same thing happened, same window, same guy.
And that brings us all the way to South Derbyshire.
It's not fun to get hit twice in a row.
Dustin Wright says the back window of his van was shot out 2 weeks ago, then again Tuesday morning.
I always said I would never park my car outside. We just had some things pile up in the garage.
So he spent the afternoon cleaning out his garage.
It's probably extremely funny to them to hit the same vehicle twice.
To ensure he won't be a victim a third time.
It becomes inconvenient for families, and it doesn't even matter who the family is. Having a vehicle that's not functional is difficult.
The Boise Police Department tells us they are following up on some credible leads, and the Ada County Sheriff's Office says they have had about 5 reports of windows being shot out by a BB gun in the last 2 weeks. So this rash of car vandalism, it's being watched closely by police, Carolyn.
All right. Well, if you saw anything that you need to tell police about, you're encouraged to call Crime Stoppers. There is a $1,000 reward if you have information that leads to an arrest.
After the wind we saw today, cloud cover hovered over